What's up everyone, my name is Alpha and today we're back with another Pokemon challenge. Today we're actually doing a Pokemon speed run on Pokemon Black, and today's speedrun subject will be Genesect. Now there are tons of speedruns going on where we try to beat a Pokemon game the fastest, and yes, I am jumping on a trend. Yeah, that's about it. So the premise of this is to start off with the strongest Pokemon you can and try to beat the game as fast as you can to see, obviously how well you can do with it. And today I really wanted to use Genesect because Genesect recently got banned off Smogon on the OU tier list, and I actually got curious if I could beat this game in under like an hour using Genesect. Obviously the rules are I can use Genesect, I can use items in battle, I can use anything I want in battle as long as I just beat the game as fast as I possibly can. So there's also I'm not a speedrunner, I'm not a professional speedrunner, so obviously I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes as you guys will see, and I'll also point them out to you, but I think it'll be a fun video to do. So if you guys are excited for the video and you guys want more videos like this after watching it, of course, just leave a like, drop a comment if you guys want more of this, and also other challenges you want me to do. Also leave a subscribe because that will greatly help my channel. We're trying to boost that subscriber count by the end of the year. Since I am using a Pokemon, I'm going to be nicknaming after you guys. So here's the nickname I use for this challenge. So thank you so much for leaving a comment in the comment section. And if you guys want to be nicknamed after your Pokemon in my challenge video, just leave it in the comments and hopefully I'll pick yours. Anyways, let's get into the Pokemon speedrun. Why'd I intro like that? Anyways, since we are starting with a Genesect, we are going to put it in the starter box, little hack client in there. It starts off pretty well. We beat down our first, Sharon and Bianca fights pretty easily. We get kind of lose some time here nicknaming my Pokemon, but you know what? That's something we got to do each speedrun, so, that's not too bad for us. Here, it's going to get slow. It's very slow at the start because I only have Quick Attack and I believe Metal Claw, so it's not really doing too much for me. Eventually I learned Fairy Cutter, which is ironically going to be one of the more useful moves for me. Surprisingly. Anyways, my Genesect is not getting a lot of XP as we go through. As you can see, I'm in Striaton City and I'm losing a lot of time because this thing doesn't do a lot of damage. But I think, maybe as I move on, it'll gain a lot more power and it'll be more useful. But as you can see now, I'm way under level with the trainers in the gym, and I don't think I'm gonna be high enough levels to beat the gym. But we're gonna try. We're gonna face against Crest. Luckily, we don't have to face against Chili. We're gonna start with our Genesect. We're gonna try to use Fairy Cutter to eventually gain enough power to knock out everything, and it actually works out pretty well. It 2 shots the Panpour for us, and we try to lock on. That is not going to work. So first gym down, first 20 minutes, get the first gym. That's not too bad. I don't know about the speed run of this game, but I don't think I'm doing too good. As well, we got to pick up this Pansage over here because we need an HM slave to be on our team, and that's gonna be the most useful part of our team because we need things to get through the game. Pansage is the only really necessary one. We're also gonna get another HM slave that learns Fly, but that should be fine going down the line. So once we are done with Striaton City and the first tutorial bit, we are in like close to half an hour, so that is a troubling factor. We're gonna beat the Team Plasma Grunts in here, and then we're gonna head into Nacrene City. Of course, Nacrene City, I'm dreading this because I need to get into the gym and beat the gym really quick, but I want to get a heal off, and going into the Poke Center is a bit of annoyance. We can't learn Rock Smash, so the gym is gonna be a Fairy Cutter gym and Metal Claw gym because that's the only moves we really have. We're gonna learn Flame Charge pretty soon, but I don't think we're gonna have Flame Charge in time for the gym. As we fight against Lenora, we're gonna actually get down to low HP against her, and we're gonna use a fresh water to heal our HP as he kind of do a little more damage. But luckily, I outspeed the Watchog and do knock it out using Fairy Cutter. The power of Fairy Cutter is really good. I want to avoid actually trying to use Poke Centers because that loses a lot of time. From what I've known from actually speedrunners, they try to avoid Poke Centers as much as they can, and that's what we're trying to do. We kind of rely on the items we have. We're gonna go through the slowest route in the entire world, the Pinwheel Forest, which I dislike the most because it's so slow. Every time you play through Generation 5, it's the slowest thing. I cannot use the speed up button, which makes games even longer than I've ever experienced. Like, speedruns are so slow to me because I always use the speed up button in every single game I've ever played since I found emulators, since I was like what, 10, 11. But anyways, I've also realized that I had battle animation on and also shift mode on. I had to set it to shift and also take off battle animations, so now I can save a little more time because it's getting annoying because I'm losing a lot of time. I'm 1 hour in, I'm only on the 3rd gym, but that should be fine. As we get into the third gym, we do have a fire move, which is weird because Genesect is 4 times weak to it. Anyways, Genesect does have Flame Charge as a move, which is going to be useful. It's a very low power fire move, but it gets the job done. It's gonna boost our speed every time we use it as well. So we're going to the Berg fight, and we're gonna fight against Berg using our Flame Charge. We're gonna get, you know, barely touched at all by any of the Pokemon. We have 6 HP done to us as we beat the Levani, and that's about an hour and 10 minutes in. So that's not too bad, I guess. We're not going to try to get any of the items because we don't really need the items. We're going to fight against Bianca out here. And we're going to, unfortunately, just barely lose to the Duwat, to our rival, which is not good. This is a not good situation. So we got to come back to the desert again, fight against our rival this time, and actually beat him. So that's kind of embarrassing. We lost a lot of time there. We lost about 3 minutes, I think, because we had to come back from Nacrene City. Actually, from there, we're going to run through the desert as fast as we can, head into Nimbasa City. We're gonna finally get the bike, which is finally fastest travel we can have. Also, we're gonna get the TM for return, where that's gonna be very useful in beating N here, you can see, and also beating the trainers in the 4th gym in Nimbasa City. The electric gym is pretty easy, as you can see. I am beating down most of the Pokemon. I unfortunately get paralyzed against most of the Pokemon, so I get to go back and buy paralyzed heals, but then come back, fight against Elisa. Elisa's gonna have a bunch of annoying Pokemon. Luckily, she actually goes into her Zeb Striker first as we're battling here, so we can knock out the Zeb Striker as fast as possible, and then we get paralyzed. Unfortunately, we lose a lot of HP to paralyze, and you know, they get free hits on us, so we gotta heal up, and then we could beat them. So we lose a little bit of time there, but you know, a minute and 40, and we have 4 gyms in. We should be good. I mean, we should be good. We don't need to heal back at the Focus Center because we get a free heal here after beating the little kids with Sharon. And as well, we can head into cold storage. We can beat the cold storage. This is where we get a little more XP, but you know, we start to roll on XP sooner or later. We just have to get through this gym. This gym is kind of like the iffy area. Luckily, we could beat down the gym pretty well because most of it is Crocorox, who are weak to bug type moves, and we have a pretty strong bug type move. We face against Clay. Clay is actually going to use Swagger in front of me on my Genesect as I use Flame Charge, so now I outspeed everything and I have the highest attack stat I can. So I one-shot the Crocorox, one-shot the Palpitoad, and the Excadrill comes out and Flame Charge actually destroys it, which is okay, it's interesting, but we beat it, so that's fine for us. From there, we're actually going to beat Bianca over here, get the H-Jump for Fly, head into Charstone Cave, where we're going to get the Lucky Egg. And yes, this is where my levels just jump, skyrocket, incredibly so high. I get to the end of Charstone Cave and I'm close to level 40. So that's incredible for me. I get done with Mistralton Tower and also Skylar's gym trainers in here, and we are level 40. So we're going to face against Skylar 10 levels above where we were from the previous gym. So we're going to fight against Skylar. We're level 40. Return knocks out the Swoobat, and it's going to knock out the Unpheasant in one shot. And as well, the Swan gets completely deleted. And unfortunately, we can't learn TM Acrobatics, so that's not too good for us because our moveset is garbage. Who gave Genesect this move? Most of the time, download only works for special attacks. So if you're gonna do this, I guess I would recommend using special attack more than physical attacks. But I didn't start with Technoblast, which is, I don't even know where to get the heart scale. I was kind of pressed for time. As you can see, it's a speed run, so I don't know where to Google search the heart scale. So unfortunately, I couldn't get the Technoblast on my Genesect. And as I go through Twist Mountain, I also didn't set it to winter. So there's a lot of a lot of minor tweaks I could have done that made the run a little faster, but that is like a life lesson. It's not the best run I could have done, but it is a quick run, I do admit. As we head through Twist Mountain, we finally done it without using winter for once, which is impressive because I always set it to winter and just climb down it as fast as I can. And also, we're gonna head into Icarus City. Icarus City is gonna be home of one of my favorite gyms. I don't know why, because I guess when I was a kid, I started watching Giancarlo's Pokemon White playthrough, where he faced against Bryson in one of the episodes, and I always love it. It was in Japanese. I didn't know what was going on, but I enjoyed it so much. As I go through this gym, I'm gonna fight against Bryson, and I do have both Mirror Shot, and I both have Magnet Bomb and also Flame Charge, so I don't think I'm gonna run out of PP anytime soon. I'm not gonna lose anything to Ice types at all, so we cleared through the gym very easily, as you can see, and we got the 7th gym pretty easily. We're at 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I wish. We're at 2 hours and about 45 minutes as we head through Dragon Spiral Tower. Dragon Spiral Tower is nothing special. We're getting free XP as we can. Just the battles take forever because we got to go through the Team Plasma logo each time, and there's 4 of them at one point, so that's a lot of time lost right there. And the cutscene's beautiful, but you're losing a lot of time here. We're gonna have to head through the desert and have more fights against the Team Plasma. Luckily, it's not too bad. I mean, it's the last time we'll really see them. And then once we are finished with that, we're gonna go to Nacrene City, of course, and of course we can go into Opaloosa City after we fight against Bianca one more time with her Stoutland that stalls so long. It takes forever to fight the Stoutland because it has full restores back to back, and luckily eventually I do end up beating Bianca, but that took a little while. More and more cutscenes. We gotta see Getzes multiple times, and then we're finally getting to head into the gym against the 8th gym leader, Drayden. Drayden is how do I say this, complicated, because his gym trainers are actually harder than himself, which is always the case for the 8th gym in Generation 5, because the gym battle isn't that hard at all. They should give it like a Hydra gun. You know, if they ever remaster this game, they should give it a Hydra gun and make it harder. Anyways, we can fight against Drayden. He's gonna start with a Fracture. As you can see, my Genesect is too powerful. It's getting about 1 shot to Fracture, but he gets a Dragon Dance up, but I'm still outspeeding it and knock it out. Next up, he's gonna send out Jardigun. Return will 2-shot it, which isn't too bad. I get hit down to low HP, which isn't too bad. He's gonna Dragon Tail me out and then kill my Pansage, which is completely fine. I'm sending out my Genesect once more. I was scared it's gonna start Dragon Dancing in front of me, but then I realized the computer doesn't have a really strong mind, so I was completely fine the whole time. Anyways, from there we're gonna head into the path towards Victory Road, avoiding as many trainers as we can, and then fighting against Sharon, and we're losing against Sharon. So, wow, why am I losing so much with Genesect? Anyways, we're gonna fight against Sharon one more time. We're gonna beat him. Just kidding, Genesect went down. So our 3rd time we're gonna fight against Sharon, and we're gonna beat him this time. Oh my god, that's a lot of that's annoying. Blacked out twice against the same fight, so we're losing a lot of time here. We can go through Victory Road and then head into the Elite Four, and then finally deposit my HM slaves, cover my Pokemon, and also teach my Genesect Shadow Claw to make my Genesect a bit stronger, and then fight against Chantal. Chantal is going to be the first Elite Four member we're going to fight against. She's going to start out with a Cofagrigus. I am going to one-shot it and crit it, which is fantastic for me. She can send out Chandelier next. A Shadow Claw it. Luckily it misses his Fire Blast as I don't kill it with Shadow Claw, and then I crit it the 2nd time. So luckily I don't get Flame Body either. From here, Golett goes down in 1 shot, and as well the Jellicent goes down in 1 shot, and we are clear with that. So that got a little dangerous over there. We're going to head into the next Elite Four member, which is Grimsley. Grimsley is going to be the Dark type Elite Four member. He's going to start with Scrafty. I'm going to 2-shot it using X Scissors. That's fine. He's going to send out Crocodile. He's getting half my attack stat, which is completely fine. I'm going to 1-shot it using X Scissor. That's great. I'm surprised they actually 1-shot it. 1-shot the Liepard, and then it's going to take a little bit to fight against the Bisharp, but luckily I do end up beating it. Gotta heal up myself, but you know, that's a bit of a pain. Finally, we get to fight against the easier Elite Four members, which is Caitlyn. Caitlyn is going to be the Psychic type Elite Four member. We're gonna just kill everything. X Scissor, Shadow Claw, and X Scissor will knock out the entire team of hers. So easily, we get the easiest battle. The easiest battle we could have got. Anyways, we're gonna head into Marshall. We're gonna use our rare candy on our Genesect. We're gonna teach Fly on our Genesect. I don't know why it learns Fly, but you know, it does learn Fly. So from here, we're gonna knock out the throw for us. And then the Sock comes out. I'm able to knock it out as well. Conqueror comes out. I'm at low HP. Luckily, it doesn't have a Mach Punch. Fly does kill it in 1 shot and does kill the Mean Shot in 1 shot. So, completely fine with us. We've beaten Marshall. And now we're going to head into End's Castle. As End's Castle rises, we are heading towards 4 hours. It's at 3 hours and 54 minutes as we head into End's Tower. And we're going to actually spend a lot more time in here because we got to get the rare candy and we got to go back and reteach ourselves. We got to delete Fly off our Genesect and also buy the TM for Thunder on our Genesect. So we got to teach ourselves Thunder on our Genesect. That's going to take a long time as time is progressing very, very fast on us. We're going to fight against N right here. We do sack our Reshiram to the Zekrom, of course, then let our Genesect kill the Zekrom. Unfortunately, we do have a special attack boost, which is a bit annoying, but you know what, it is what it is. I assume the Zoroark will come out next, so I'm going to exit the Klinklang because it's illusion, knock out the Zoroark for us, and then the Carracosta comes out. I do have Thunder on my team. I'm not going to use it first off because I don't want it to be annoying. As you can see, eventually I do end up able to Thunder it and knock out the Carracosta with a bit of, a bit of stalling from his side, but Thunder will knock out the Archeops as well. And then next up will be the Klinklang. I decided to use Thunder as well. Thunder is a really good move since I am special attack bonus up. His final Pokemon will be Vanillux. I am one-shotting it with Magna Bomb, and that is that. So we're gonna fight off against Getsis next after that battle, and 4 hours and 6 minutes as we head into the Getsis fight. So that's a bit of annoying. I switch out my restroom because I assume he's gonna use Toxic, so I just get in my Genesect anyways. I'm gonna Thunder it. I'm able to paralyze it, which is great for us. He's getting Shadow Ball. He can do 18 damage, which is not anything at all. I'm two-shot it using Magnet Bomb and Thunder. Knock it out. It's great for us. I return over Shadow Claw on my Genesect, so things should be fine. Hydreigon comes out next. I am Genesect, so X-Scissor will one-shot it for sure. As you can see, next up, he's going to set on his Electros. I'm going to two-shot it using X-Scissor. He's getting Flamethrower me, which is going to be annoying. So I got to heal up. Buffalo comes out next. I am going to heal up in front of it as I stall it a little bit. And then Thunder will two-shot it. It gets pretty close. I got to heal up again, but I knock out the Buffalo. Seismitoad comes out. I'm two-shotting it with return. Ooh, Bishop comes out next. Misclick. I click Magnet Bomb with a misclick, and then luckily it doesn't hurt me at all. So I Thunder it, knock it out, and that is the end of Getsis. So that is time. So time for this run is 4 hours and 9 minutes. So that is my first Pokemon speed run, and got a bit hectic at the end. We got to do more strategies at the end with Thunder and whatnot. This is a pretty interesting video, I gotta admit. I'm impressed at how that turned out actually. With all the mistakes we made and also all like the blackouts we had, 4 hours and 9 minutes is a pretty good time, I gotta say. Like, I'm impressed. 4 hours and 9 minutes. Let's check that on the actual speedrun record. So we're gonna type in Pokemon Black speedrun right now. This is live reaction. So hopefully it's not 3 hours and 12 minutes is the world record according to July 19, 2020 by Wamis DS. So that's impressive, I gotta say that. We are only an hour short, so I mean we are not close to the world record, but I mean given what we made, we could have made like maybe 3 hours and 40 minutes on a first attempt at a speed run. So I'm pretty excited at the future. If you guys want to see more speedruns in the future, just let me know in the comments. I'm excited to actually do more speedruns and see if I can get the time lower and lower. Obviously, I am comparing me using a Genesect to my guy using his starter from the weakest state. So obviously, I have an advantage. So obviously, that might be a factor. Anyways, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment down below some challenge ideas just like this one, and also subscribe if you guys are not already. My name's been Alpha. Hope you guys all had a great day. I'm out. Peace.